Now, most organized religions are quite the opposite. The answer is here in the Bible, the answer is here in the Quran, the answer is here in what happened in the past.
Yes.
This is quite different. Whereas when people ask you questions, from what I've seen at the Satsangs, you kind of look at them and feel their energy, and you try to get them, from what it seems, to look within or to question what they think they are.
I have nothing against any religion. You know, what I've discovered recently, and I want to introduce this now, is that also because of these years of trying to guide through self-inquiry, which is, as I say, it's a very, very potent tool in any authentic seeking. But something came by grace. I call it the wonderful grace from God. And I call it the invitation to freedom. It just arose. I see now it had started back, way, way back a few years ago, but it was quietly sort of like developing somewhere in my subconscious side or something. But it found full expression in India this year, and I found because the challenge for me is that there are thousands of beings who are searching, you know, and yet the success rate seems so slow. It's a bit frustrating.
Mm.
But when this invitation to freedom arose and really took shape, it was facilitating the deeper seeing and the direct recognition of the self in thousands of people now. And that has been a great joy. And one of the most wonderful things about it, I don't have to be against anything. It doesn't have to be against any religious view or any political view. It's like I was saying before, you know, you have to be like the cow that jumped over the moon. And by that I simply mean you have to be like the moon here means the mind. Because very often we try to go through the mind and work our way out to come to the other side into what we call like spiritual awakening or something. But here was sort of something like a mind bypass. It's like something just jumped over that. And this is one of the most wonderful things. Two things. One is that you could come to a direct recognition, an experiential recognition and discovery of the self. And unfadingly. I put it like that. And the second great point is that we have no enemies. I have no enemy with anybody. I don't have to try and fight, you know, Christianity or Islam or Buddhism. It's not against anything. It's just because all those shapes, not the essence of them. The essence of the religion is the same thing that I'm pointing. But where humanity has become entangled and enmeshed into this misunderstanding and these kind of aggressive conflicts, and it's not necessary we have to go through that. I don't see, that was so frustrating and painful, is that where are we going if we have to always have someone to fight against? It's not the fight, it's not the people you have to fight against somehow. I don't think I have to fight against anything if you accept the way that you think and who you conceive yourself to be. Makes it, if you believe that you're merely flesh and blood and bones and your environmental conditioning or social or religious conditioning, that is a severe limitation on who I discovered you are to be, who you are. And I wanted somehow, by the grace of God, to be able to not just turn this into another philosophy or something, but something that was accessible for everybody. Children also, and people even of different religion, because I'm not trying to convert or convince anyone to change their religion or whatever. They can practice whatever their religion is. Because the source of what I'm speaking of is the same one that you may call, you know, Jehovah or God or Krishna, Allah, whatever. It's the names of God in the essence of this.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.